with Jen today. Jen, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm a writer and I make booktube videos as well.
What have you written?
I've written books about bookshops, a book called Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops, More Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops, a poetry collection, and my latest book is the Bookshop book, which is about interesting bookshops around the world.
And today we're going to do something quite exciting. The Bookish Would You Rather tag. I realise that this tag is very, very old. And I swear I filmed this at some point, but maybe I didn't because it's not on my channel, so I guess not.
If she did film it, she's very sorry to the person that she filmed it with because she's forgotten completely. She won't let me see the questions either, so I have no idea what's coming.
It's going to be mystery. I have seen a lot of these before, so I sort of remember the questions from when I've seen them. But there are 10 questions, and they're sort of scenarios of like, would you rather do this or this? And they're book related. Number 1. Would you rather only read trilogies or only read standalone novels?
Only read standalone novels, I think.
Me too.
Yeah. In fact, I was thinking, because I'm doing the recommend series at the moment where I talk about specific genres, and one of them I was going to do was series, and I actually couldn't think of loads that I've loved and read. So definitely standalones.
Most of the series I read were when I was younger.
Yeah,
now
exactly.
if I know something is a series, I immediately sort of start to question if there's enough material for 3 books, or if it was made into a trilogy, because you know it's good to have 3 books to sell.
It's a major investment of your time, trilogies.
Number 2. Would you rather only read female authors or male authors?
Female authors.
I did a video on my favorite classics and they were almost all written by female authors, just unintentionally.
I don't pick books by gender, but I do think I probably read more female authors, and I'm okay with that, because there is definitely a gender bias in publishing, especially when it comes to magazines and poetry and things like that. So I'm cool to be on the other side of that. That's fine.
Number 3. I'm gonna have to change this one slightly so it applies to us. Would you rather only shop at bookshops or only online? I think I probably know the answer to that.
Yeah, definitely bookshops, because bookshops for the win. Yeah.
I have to admit that I do buy a lot online. I would rather just shop at bookshops, but I have a hard time getting myself to bookshops during the week. If I need a book for a video, I might order it online so I know it will be there by the end of the week. Maybe it's about a 50-50 mix. If I know which book I want, I usually order it online, but I do a lot of going into bookshops and randomly picking up stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Like online is great for what you know that you want, and a bookshop is a great place to discover things that you never knew about before. So.
In an ideal world, I would do most of my shopping in bookshops.
All the bookshops, all of the time.
4. Would you rather all books became movies or all books became TV shows?
I'm taking this question really seriously. Like, it's gonna happen. I think I would pick TV show. I think because you can get more detail out of things that way. And I think my favorite adaptations maybe are TV shows. Like, I really love the more recent BBC adaptation of Jane Eyre. I think that's amazing.
Basically, I want the in-between bit. I want everything to be a BBC miniseries. I basically want everything to be about 4 episodes. If I can't choose that, I want films.
Yeah, and can we also say that we want everything to be on Netflix available all at once so that we don't have to wait?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you rather read only 5 pages a day or 5 books a week?
I'm gonna go 5 books a week and just go all out.
Well, if it's 5 pages a day, you can only read, what, 3 books a year? That's not acceptable.
No, it's not acceptable.
So the only option is 5 books a week.
Yeah.
This is my favorite one for you.
Oh god. Okay.
Would you rather be a professional reviewer or a professional author?
I would be an author because that's what I am. But I enjoy reviewing books too because I feel like that's what I do as well. But no, it has to be the writing.
I want to be, like, I would like to be a professional reviewer.
Yeah.
Because I don't like writing. If translator was an option, that would be the one I'd choose. But if it's these two, reviewer definitely. I really enjoy like curating content and just making sure people get the best stuff.
Yeah, and I saw once in a video, not that I stalk you at all, that you said that if you did write a book, you would write a non-fiction book.
Yes.
What kind of non-fiction book would you write?
Well, kind of a little bit like the bookshop book probably. Like I would
How dare you get off my idea? I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you so hard.
I would want to do something on sort of like literary tourism. Whenever I go on holiday, I'm just like, is there anywhere near that they filmed a BBC miniseries, or is there any book set around here? So I would love to do a book that is just like a tour of England based on books. Would you rather only read your 20 favorite books over and over again, or only read new books and never reread?
I love to reread, but I reread a lot less now than I used to. When I was younger, I used to check out the same books from the library week after week after week. I used to check out My Best Fiend series by Sheila Lavelle, which is amazing. You should, check it out, it's so good. And The Indian in the Cupboard by Lynn Reed Banks, and just read those over and over again. But no, I don't do that anymore. I reread His Dark Materials once a year. I do actually listen to Harry Potter quite often walking to work. We listen to that. But other than that, I tend to just read new stuff because there's so much stuff out there. I get the panic, you know, that there's so much out there that I'm never going to read.
The fear.
The fear, exactly. So yeah, I would read new books.
I don't know, because I love rereading. There's a couple of books that I have read like 20 times.
Comfort blanket, right?
I really, really enjoy it, and sometimes it gets me back into reading other stuff. Like I need to reread one of my favorites to be reminded of, yes, this is why I love reading. I'll probably have to go for new ones, but with pain in my heart. Would you rather be a librarian or a bookseller again?
Well, I am a bookseller. I don't think I said that at the beginning. But yeah, I sell books too. I work in a bookshop in North London, so I would be a bookseller. I love recommending books to people that they then buy and then take home, and that's then part of their lives, so bookseller.
Yeah, I think bookseller as well. I'm kind of sad that I've so far I've never had the opportunity to be a bookseller.
You can come work in my shop for a day. Come, eavesdrop, it's great.
Would you rather only read your favorite genre or read anything but your favorite genre?
I don't know what my favorite genre is. Probably dystopian.
Is classics a genre?
We're just looking for loopholes here, really, so that we don't have to answer the question.
I think I probably would have to go for apocalyptic / dystopian.
Yeah.
Because it is one of my favorite, and there's so much that I still want to read in that as well.
Probably, if this was real, if this was a real situation, I would have to pick anything but my favorite genre, but seeing as it's never going to happen, and the thought of not reading dystopian or apocalyptic makes me kind of, my heart palpitate a little bit, I'm going to pick that one instead.
Yeah. And then finally, would you rather only read physical books or only read ebooks?
I don't read ebooks, I don't have a Kindle or anything. Though I totally see the merits of them for travel and all of that, but I don't have one. Though I totally see the merits of having them for travel and stuff, so I'm just going to go with physical books because I love the smell.
I think I'm going to do physical books as well, although I have been reading loads and loads of ebooks on my phone for the last like year, I guess. I really enjoy them. If I had to pick, I would definitely go for physical books. Even if I'm traveling, I'd rather buy some secondhand books and then leave them somewhere. That was the last question.
Hey!
I hope you enjoyed this Bookish Would You Rather tag. If you want to answer these questions yourself, consider yourself tagged. You can answer them in the comments below or make a video response. I'll also leave the original video in the description, and go check out Jen's booktube channel as well.
You. Yeah, and we're gonna go film a video over on my channel as well.
Yes, so go check that out as well. And I'll talk to you guys later. Doei!